Still there, right?
Yeah.
All right, just making sure that. All right, can they hear us? Anyone you are, yes. Oh wait, I should probably change my Discord name to. Nice.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Season 35 ISFL and DSFL Award Show. My name is Istegosaurus and I'll be your host tonight. A couple of precursors before we begin. We have only two stream hosts with me. We have Unconfident, GM of the Austin Copperheads. Go ahead and say hello, UC.
Here.
Yeah, I'm having issues with his audio. I will warn you guys in advance. He is as high as he can go, and he goes in and out on my end. We also have Frost, former GM of the Sarasota Sailfish, and I think current Hall of Fame committee member.
Yep, and quarterback for the Sarasota Sailfish, and I also helped make the ISFL awards finalist list.
Yeah, so we got a couple of guys here. I apologize to you guys for being 30 minutes late. We were trying to give it some more time to see if we could get some more hosts. We're also having a couple of technical difficulties. I have recently gotten a new computer between last award show and Billy Cunningham. I did not know Jimbo Dorfus was now a punter.
I didn't know he was still alive. I'll be honest.
Scorp's around somewhere making typos in some part of the league.
Forever.
Does look like he does lead the nominees in or second to the nominees in punting yards. Patrick Cunningham leads the nominees with 3,609 punting yards, which feels quite absurd considering the next closest of any DSFL punter is Carlson with 3,100, not even nominated. And the next closest of the nominees is Jimbo Jr. with 2,900. But Cunningham did do that on significantly higher volume than the others, which is why
I was going to say almost has 15 more attempts
Mm-hmm.
the others.
Which is why you see him fall behind guys like Jimbo Jr. In punting average by almost half a yard. So I can really see GMs preferring that overall larger number, but depends on whether or not they take into consideration the averages.
Yeah, and then Witch Crane had the most inside the 20s, so there's a case for them as well.
Absolutely. Well, let's find out. Congratulations to Patrick Cunningham. It turns out one large number is better than one slightly smaller but still large number.
Yeah, I feel like him having the high average with those attempts was pretty impressive still.
It is. He was very close to that top average. Next up, we have Kicker of the Year. Similar nominees here. From Norfolk, Jimbo Jr. From Tijuana, Witch Queen. From Bondi Beach, Alfonso Dos Santos making an entrance. And from London, Jeremy Krause Jr.
Well, this looks like Dos Santos award to lose with the perfect extra point percentage and the highest field goal percentage. But I don't know, maybe the others like more because they didn't really attempt a lot of longer field goals.
True, but I'm not sure how much you can penalize a player for not attempting longer ones. If his offense is efficient and he's converting where he can, that's all you can ask from a player.
That is very true. Oh. He did have the least amount of attempts for an extra point, though. So maybe that perfect extra point percentage just has like an asterisk to it.
True. Well, let's find out. Congratulations to Witch Queen.
It was enough to take him out.
It absolutely was. She had a pretty high extra point percentage as well at 95%, so still almost perfect there. And looked to have a little bit of better volume from long if I'm reading the sheet properly.
It does appear that way.
Yeah.
Higher field goal percentage does it for him.
Absolutely. 3 points are bigger than 1. Moving on, we have safety. Moving on, we have safety of the year. From Dallas, we have Caden King. From Norfolk, we have Jawan Holland again. From London, we have Alexander Miliscu. Go on with it. From Minnesota, we have Timo Swift. And from London, we have Quindon Quarterstorm.
He's got a value in both parts of the game. So it's kind of difficult, you know. With that said, kind of liking Timo Swift, 4 picks and a touchdown. Pretty good.
4 picks is incredibly helpful at kind of cementing yourself as a potential winner for the award. Any thoughts, Frost?
I have to agree. With unconfident here. As long as the 2 forced fumbles really helps the case as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's a touchdown. We all know the voters love touchdowns.
Definitely helps converting those turnovers. And congratulations to Timo Swift. Solid League of Legends render as well. Moving on.
Renders in the DSFL, it seems.
Oh yeah, some of these guys on the Moving on. We have cornerback of the year. From Tijuana, we have Mabel Pines. Portland, we have Suggs Upshaw II. From Norfolk, Graham Harper. From Norfolk, Tay Dawson. And from Tijuana, Donatello McTurtle.
Well, like, you can go first.
But this is Graham.
Graham Harper does have the
I don't
most
know.
interceptions of any of the nominees.
But McTurtle has 6 forced fumbles, which is a very high number for the DSFL. If I knew the catch percentage that they allowed, that could change my opinion of this. But I feel like Graham Harper's 5 picks and 27 along with the touchdown just puts him above the competition.
I agree.
It does look like Harper had a lower catch percentage allowed than McTurtle. But of the nominees, Mabel Pines has by far the lowest of those, coming in at 52%. For perspective, Harper is at 59.
52.
Wow.
Yeah, Harper is at
52 may be the best that I've seen on these nominees.
um
Like the actual outside corner.
yeah.
Actually.
Looks to be one of the lowest in the DSFL. You have somebody who wasn't nominated, Lopez Mason, who has lower at almost 41.6, almost 42%. But looks like
That's insane.
Looks like they played quite a bit less. Only 36 targets came their way, though, compared to 125 from Mabel. So Mabel had pretty high volume with the targets and was shutting them down.
I'd almost have to give it to Mabel with the 52%. That's probably the lowest I think I've ever seen it.
Yeah, and not quite as high a tackle percentage as either Harper or McTurtle, but still pretty secure there. They both have 97, 96%. She's at 93. So might outweigh. Congratulations to Graham Harper. Those turnovers do matter, though, in the DSFL. 5 interceptions and 2 forced fumbles. Big deal. Moving on, we have linebacker of the year. From Bondi Beach, we have Kevin McThumper. From Tijuana, Mason Jones. From London, Ignatius Riley. From Portland, Akai Akari, I think. And from Norfolk, Carissa Von Campen. Right off the rip, looks like Akari has 4 interceptions, leading DSFL linebackers. So if we're talking about what's won awards for the last 2 positions, right there, that matters. Also has 2 forced fumbles, a pretty low catch percentage at 52%, which looks to be in the bottom like third of all linebackers. There's a few below him, but not crazy amounts. And also had some of the most plays, 1,200 plays on the field this year in the DSFL.
Also,
Thumper made the MVP.
Thumper made the MVP ballot. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That
Over the 4 pick season.
Apparently.
I guess I could see a case for it with the
I
tackle
think
numbers.
I think I would pick the Portland. I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, I think
probably-
I'd have to go with like cocky. I don't know. That doesn't sound. The Portland guy as well with the four picks is a lot.